The only one who showed the strength to win the Premier League and did win the Premier League. So there is no doubt that they are the favourites again. And with Guimaraes on top in the middle of the park with Rice, that can be a fantastic pair. So yes, no doubt that they're going to be ready for the get-go. And I have the only question mark that I have is how Mosquera will deal. Why Saliba is still out with his back problem, but otherwise, what a squad. Yeah. Fantastic squad.
And this is it. This is the difference when you take a look at the depth. You can argue that some players in the starting 11s are better than the others, but when you look at this squad as a whole, very difficult to put up an argument as to why they won't defend their title.
It really is. Right now, I think the only contender to Arsenal and threat that they are retaining Premier League crown is Manchester City.
Arsenal have sent a clear message across the Premier League. The reigning champions are determined to stay at the summit. With the £75 million arrival of Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle United, Mikel Arteta has added the exact grit and composure his central midfield was demanding. Analysts now view the Gunners as the undisputed team to beat this season, praising the formidable partnership Guimaraes is set to build alongside Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard. However, Arteta does face an early defensive hurdle. Key centre-back William Saliba remains sidelined with an ongoing back problem, forcing Mosquera into the spotlight to deputise as the new campaign kicks off. Meanwhile, at Manchester City, life under new manager Enzo Maresca brings its own set of squad dilemmas. With goalkeeper James Trafford completing his move to Leeds United in search of regular minutes, questions are mounting over forward Omar Marmoush. Having arrived from Eintracht Frankfurt, Marmoush finds himself in a difficult battle for playing time behind Erling Haaland. While Marmoush is assessing how he fits into Maresca's tactical setup during pre-season, reports suggest that a lack of guaranteed minutes could see the forward seeking a move away as early as the January transfer window. The talking stops this weekend as Arsenal and Manchester City go head-to-head at Wembley Stadium in the FA Community Shield on Sunday, August 16th, offering an immediate litmus test for both title heavyweights. Beyond the battle between the top two, transfer activity across Europe is heating up as clubs finalize their squads ahead of the new campaign. At Manchester United, manager Michael Carrick is pressing ahead with a reshaped squad. Following loan spells at Aston Villa and Barcelona, Marcus Rashford has been reintegrated into United's first-team plans for their pre-season tour. The England international has been handed the number 14 shirt as a sign of trust, with Fabrizio Romano confirming that only a bid from a top-tier European Champions League club would prompt an exit before the deadline. United have already bolstered their central options this summer with the additions of Yuri Tielemans and Andre Santos. In Spain, Real Madrid have shut the door on any potential departure for defensive midfielder Aurélien Tchouaméni. Despite earlier interest from Old Trafford, the French international has committed his long-term future to the Santiago Bernabéu under José Mourinho, agreeing to a contract extension through 2031. Madrid's focus remains on holding their core talent while evaluating market options. Meanwhile, Barcelona have shifted their attacking focus, opting against triggering their buy option on Rashford and instead securing winger Anthony Gordon from Newcastle United in a deal exceeding £69 million. With pre-season tours wrapping up and the transfer window entering its final stages, clubs across the continent face a race against time to seal their final deals before domestic action gets underway.